The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easiest. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And the pass is intercepted. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. And again, they're pressing effectively.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become... It's fallen! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Luis Suarez! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Milan are sitting pretty. It's fallen! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Ruben Neves. Lewis. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sail. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Rummenigge. Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. That's a cute ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Pele. Tries to play it through. Fallen! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder.
Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a sharp pass. Pelé. Gerrard. Gerrard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Gerrard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Jordan Henderson. That's Beckham. Jordan Henderson. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Beckham. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's run loose here. Luis Suarez. Pelé. Oh, this is a terrific run. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Serginho. Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Stojkovic. Oh, no joy this time. Busquets. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Forlan. He is just caressing the ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Pelé wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Out of play for a throw. Turns and goes back. It's Gerrard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner. They're first. And the shot! Goal! Milan! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Referee has just said play on. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Jordan Henderson. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Forlan. Very nicely done. Forlan! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pelé. Pelé puts his foot on the gas. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Stojkovic. Beckham. And it's Royce. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Beckham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gerrard wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution for Milan, number 4.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 10, Pele. Number 5.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Number 18, Van Basten. Number 11,
Cannavaro makes the interception.
Number 22, Matthias Cunha.
Merino,
Number 3,
still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
Bonucci.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Substitutions taking
He's
place.
going for goal! And that is wildly off target. Merino. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Some really good ball movement. And it's Zico. And it's Merino. Luis Suarez. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
That's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Luis Suarez, and he's been shifted off it. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Eto'o, played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Ambitious ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, important interception. Pele. Played out towards the right wing. Forlan. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a searching pass, and it's been played through. Cleared away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to play it through. Luis Suarez. There. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
There will be 1 minute added.
Cross to the back post, horrific header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Xabi Alonso goes short.
That's good defensive concentration.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Costa Curta. And back to the keeper, Dida, the great organiser of defence. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. And it's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Guardiola. Bellingham. And he gets rid in a hurry. Guardiola.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's going to go a long way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Aubameyang. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Gerrard. Nagatomo. Costa Curta. He's got away. Could go all the way here. And that's been drilled in. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Decent progress down the left. That's a little off target. And time is up. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pelé. Driving through the middle. It's Pelé! Pelé, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control.
Gerrard! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Gerrard. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Back into the middle. Decent chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, good ball! Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is... He's had a shot! In he goes again! And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Oh, they could be caught out here! Nagatomo gathers from the goal kick, and it's Gerrard. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That ball looks a good one. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pelé, chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3. just about shading things at the break.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rijkaard.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Forlan. Oh, he's burst through. It's Forlan! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! And he's following up. It's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Luis Suarez. Big chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Saliba makes the interception. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Eder Militao carries the ball down the right. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Aubameyang. Rodri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Aubameyang. Well, that pass isn't the best. Busquets. Park Ji-sung. Tries to play it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Van Basten. Now that's well seen too. And he's found the way past. He's free. And a shot. It's in. Comfort, yet more comfort. Easing away. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Pele.
Gerrard. Nesta.
And Nagatomo.
Gerrard.
And it's Nagatomo. Looking for options for movement. Pele! It's loose now. He's had a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nagatomo receives it in a wide position. Busquets. That's a good ball out wide. Quick look, then he rises! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer for Milan. After
So the first moment of real significance.
number 20.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kaká. Van Basten was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Rooney. And it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rooney. And here's Suarez. And this is Pele.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Martinelli.
Such good technique.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is Alvarez! And they've got rid. Nesta gets the foot in and wins the ball.
Gerrard.
Luis Suarez. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Played back. Ferdinand. And it's Nagatomo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Griezmann. Well, that has not gone well. Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Pelé. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Rooney. Look at this real chance! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7,
So,
Griezmann.
time for changes
Number
on
12,
both sides, actually.
Van Basten.
Milan
Number
are
17,
sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Martinelli.
Great chance! It's there! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Chance! And he hits the net! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan and Torres! They've scored! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And now he has 2. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Very much into the last knockings. Oh, played rough. Fallen!
This usually...
Could be danger here. And it's Soboslai. Applies the finish! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be... Here's a shot! Now it's Matheus Cunha, aimed in towards the centre. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that is that. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped? Chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's managed to get rid. Vitinha. Marquinhos. That's a throw. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Savinho. Mbappe. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Gerrard. And he's worked it through. And this is Luis. It's Luis Suarez! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Played out to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Luis Suarez. Oh, look, chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control. Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kaka.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Rooney. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Kaká. And here's Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez.
And the shot!
Kaká. Busquets. Aimed beyond the defence.
And he was alert to it.
Milan 3 up and in almost complete control. Costa Curta.
And this is Rooney. Pele.
And it's Nagatomo. He's on it, can he get away? Savinho. Valverde. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney. That's Busquets. It's a really well-measured ball.
Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! He's scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.